What is up, guys? We're back with another Dirt Dudes UTV episode, and we're going to be talking about Maximum Michigan Madness. It's a mud event with side-by-sides, and they also hold Michigan Mud Jam, which is a truck plus side-by-side event. 2 events going on this year. I believe you guys got even more, and they're part of a race series with I'd Brap That. I'm sure you're familiar with those guys. They've been in tons of our videos, and that race series is actually going to be held within their series also. So lots of cool things going on. If you're interested in doing some events this year, definitely listen to this podcast, and they're going to break it down on all the cool things that are going on there. I want you guys to introduce yourself and tell them what their first event is going to be all about, which is the side-by-side event.
So I'm Jesse America McNichol.
I'm around the Maverick heel.
And so our first event is Maximum Michigan Madness. It's a 3-day camping side-by-side event. We got drag races, grudge drags. We got barrel racing. We got short course, circle track, partying.
We're down for the party.
Right. We're going to do a barrel race. We're going to have, like, you seen horses do it, like the clover leaf. Mm-hmm. We're going to do that under the lights.
We're thinking maybe
get the fastest time.
We're thinking maybe 2 sets of races. So 2 cars will do a barrel race at the same time.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of fun stuff. We did it last year. We had a hell of a good time. A lot of people showed up. It was awesome.
Is there going to be classes?
Yep.
Is there going to be NA and Turbo for some of these?
So, we have it broke down pretty good for, like, especially the drag racing. Like, we got a class up to 800 or 8, you know, it includes your 800s.
Yeah, so it'll be for drag racing, it's up to 900 cc.
Yeah.
And then 901 to 1000 cc, that's NA. And then you got a 1000 turbo, and then you got your your open class. That's anything. That's
Is this going to be on like a dirt strip?
Yep, it's a 300-foot strip, dirt, and we'll have timers there. It's going to be awesome. It's part of the point series, obviously, so you'll be able to get points.
How many of the races in this Maximum Madness or Maximum Michigan Madness? How many of those are going to be competing for the I'd Brap That series?
I think I actually wrote it down. I think there's 6 total races that you can actually get points on at Maximum Michigan Madness. Plus, there's attendance points you can get. And it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. So where are you guys hosting this event at?
This is in Hale, Michigan at the Iosco County Fairgrounds.
Okay. Nice.
How many acres is that?
It's 155 acres.
Yep.
Oh, wow. It's pretty big.
If you don't want to race, we have a side-by-side ATV mud pit.
Yeah.
You can go out there
Open
and
play,
tear it up.
do whatever knows.
Right. So if you just want to come and have a good time,
hang out with the family,
come and have a good time.
Watch it. Yep.
We have access to an easement. If you want to ride in by trail, you can do it without getting on the M highway, M65. Because seriously, the cops and DNR over there, they kind of get anal about it. You got to everything's got to be to a T, or else they're going to take it.
Yeah, you guys are putting on a serious big event. I mean, Michigan Mud Jam has been going on for how many years now?
This will be the 9th year, I think. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And when you guys do Michigan Mud Jam, that's a big dog event for you guys every year, right?
Yeah, it's huge. And the thing is, like, it's a huge event, but we do so much for our community through that event. Like this year, we're sponsoring like damn near a whole soccer series.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the little kids.
Splash pad in a different town, next town over. We do a lot with it, so it's fun to do that. Then you can give back. You know?
And that Michigan Mud Jam. That's in the same place, Hale.
Yep. Hale.
Okay. Yep.
So both events are in the exact same area.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there like restrictions on camping or anything like that?
No. Bring what you got, and we got some electric sites we'll be giving up, and I think that's $20 a night for the electric sites.
Yeah.
And $20 a head to come in per night. So if you show up Friday night, you want to stay Friday, Saturday, it's $40.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah,
No.
that's
We're doing kids 10 and under are free.
cool.
Oh man.
We're trying to keep it a little bit family because there's a lot of people in our town that, you know, they got kids. But it's so hard with our insurance and everything to be able to let so many in for free. So we have to put an age limit there to try.
Man, the insurance messes with you when the people get in for free. That's like a liability or something.
It costs us so much for the insurance because of everything we're doing. So.
All right, so serious question.
Yeah, fire away.
Is this a bring your own food, or do you guys got vendors?
So we do have a couple food vendors.
We have 2 food vendors.
Of course, that was your topic of conversation.
Yeah.
Serious question. Is there food?
Serious question. Do I have to bring my own hot dogs or what?
We have a taco. on Paco, Laco, Taco, I believe is what they're called.
Oh,
All right.
I like it.
And it's good. They're
they
great
got
people.
killer food.
I already like it.
And then don't we have What a Weenie?
What a Weenie should be there. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Those sound like hot dogs.
Yeah, yeah. The guys, he does all sorts of different hot dogs.
Okay.
What a
Pony
weenie.
dogs. Yeah.
I like it.
Well, how big is the short course race?
We haven't mapped it out yet.
Oh, really?
But it's all of our races this year will be in the grandstands. So
viewing is great for everybody.
It'll be great for everybody.
Yeah.
It'll be nighttime racing. There'll be daytime racing.
It'll be like
all be in the same spot.
a little fair short
It's
course
almost
race.
it's at the fairgrounds, so
Right,
it's similar
so-
to that.
Okay.
And then there's some room to put a nice little
Yeah, we
obstacle
can
course
put
or
it- yeah.
moto course there. So we're gonna have
Okay.
a couple jumps and
Yeah.
Ooh.
Last year we spent 2 weeks building this course.
we had an over-under bridge thing. We go
Oh,
over the
dude,
bridge
I
and
saw
down
that.
and under.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We spent all this time, had it all mapped out. It's gonna be like perfect side by side, two side by sides racing.
Yeah.
We get 6 inches of rain,
Like the
and
day
we
before.
built we built this
Ooh.
out in our mud pit. So we're not doing that again. It would have been badass if the sun stayed out, but it didn't. So
Yeah.
this year we're gonna do it all in the grandstands. It's close. People can come and sit a
You
lot
got lights,
easier.
so you can light it up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's Michigan. You never know what the weather is
Right.
going to be.
Yeah.
It can say it's sunny one day
Yeah.
and literally
Snow.
be next
Yeah.
day.
Right.
snow.
We also have a side by side race going on for our fair.
Yep.
It'll be Tuesday, the 27th of July, I believe.
I got the date. I
Yeah,
can tell you right now.
I think it's Tuesday. I know that.
I'll say one thing, like when we do some of these races, like the RBOR series and stuff like that, it's not necessarily the best visual thing for people to watch because the track is so big. They miss out on so much of the action.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
And getting to go to a race or whatever, an event where multiple things are all held in vicinity where you can see everything, it's like nonstop action of having fun.
Yep.
So a lot of these races we do aren't necessarily spectator friendly, but if you're part of the community and you want to participate, it's a great fun thing to do. This is way more take your buddies, take your family, go out there and just have a
Hang
good
out in the
time.
grandstands, watch, cheer, do whatever you got to do.
Have some margaritas.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The race at the Iosco County Fair is the 26th. That's a Tuesday.
The 26th.
Okay.
And that's part of the point series also that I'd wrap that's
And we have a race right down in Marion on June 11th
Yep.
at Country Boys Mud Bog. Side
All
by
right.
side race.
And does that also like include with the I'd brought that race series then
Yep.
too?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Yep.
all right, so with the I'd
Every race that we're putting on this year is along with Chris and Melissa Sullivan with I'd Brap That.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
they have like 22 events or something like that
They
going
got
on that are
Yeah.
going to be
ton.
participating in the series.
They
They're
really
going to
do.
be busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
They are.
and you get like extra points if you participate at every single race.
Yeah,
too.
there's an attendance. So if you get perfect attendance, I don't have the info in front of me, but there is a bonus with that.
Yeah.
And then
If you attend a weekday race,
A weekday is
you can
double
get double
points.
points.
So you want to be
Really?
at this.
They're like,
Maximum
miss
Michigan
work,
Madness.
please.
this maximum,
You want to be there.
there's two events that you want it. If you want to catch up to some points, it's Maximum Michigan Madness and then the MPA Motorsports BRAP weekend.
All right, so we
Those
better
are
get our
both
asses
big.
there.
Those are both big weekends to where you can gain a lot of points quick just by showing
Right.
up.
Okay.
Right.
You know,
Oh man, that's a good point. Both your guys' events are going to be so many races.
that you
People
can
could just catch
rack
up on
them up.
most of those
Even
things.
Just attendance will help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the winning package is by chance for those guys at the end of it?
For Maximum Michigan Madness, we got a total purse right now at $5,300. That's with all the events. Depends on what you're doing.
Are you racing, Nick?
I am now.
We also have.
I'm a race.
I'm glad you brought that up. So we have a powder puff class
Okay.
for the
Let me race with the
for the
boys. I
moto
don't need a
course.
powder
Yeah.
puff. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, powder puff class, and first place. We're talking $200 on some of these races. We're talking $400 on. So we got heats and features. You come Friday, you can run the heat race. You're gonna get points. You're gonna get experience at the track. Come Saturday, if you didn't show up and race the heat race, you have to buy in for the Saturday feature, and then we're gonna put you in the back of the pack.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's
be there.
fair.
So be
That's
there
fair.
Friday.
Be there
Get your track.
Yep.
I don't. Sandbag. I don't care. Show up. Get your points. Run the
Yeah.
track. The next day, send it.
And that's just it. Like the winner of the heat race per class, he's going to draw.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put like 4 balls in a bag,
Yep.
numbered, and whatever number he pulls out, that's where he's going to start.
Okay.
And then what we're going to try to do for the features is put like 4 cars on the track, 2 and 2, and then send them at the same time and put like 10 laps on them and make a good feature, give everybody something to watch, give the guys
exciting
so
race.
get some exciting racing going on here, guys.
10 laps.
Or whatever it is. We got to map the course out, but it's
gonna be a
definitely
good
going to be
race.
more than the heat race.
Okay. All right.
I like how you guys separated the whole qualifying and everything from the actual race because
Oh, and if you got
it turns into a shit show sometimes when you're trying to do all that.
Yeah.
Well, plus we thought, some guys can't make it on Friday.
Yeah.
But
Work.
they can make it Saturday. I don't want to cut them out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Everybody wants to race.
Everybody wants to race. It's
We-
going to be a good time, man.
I mean, we get that with like the RBOR series. We'll try and go pre-run a day early and then get an idea of the track. But some people that show up the morning of, they don't get any of those advantages and
That's a
stuff.
lot of advantage.
You just get the practice
Really
lap,
is.
basically, which is just like a parade lap
Right.
around it. And then you're like, all right, well, I
Hopefully,
kind of know the course.
yeah. Hopefully, I remember that corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully I remember the 3 different
The
options
rock,
you
yeah,
can take.
yeah.
The post.
PTSD.
And just so you guys know, we will be attending this event June 24th to the 26th, Hale, Michigan. We will be there. Camping, food vendors, side-by-side barrel races, drag racing, short course, open riding area / mudding. What's up with the light show? So is that what
You
we're
guys want
talking
to do
about?
a light show? Let's get a light show going. So we did a light show last year, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The purple, the party lights.
Yeah,
I seen
Smurple.
that. I seen the party lights. We did a light show. We did a show and shine last year. We'll probably roll those in this year as well. Just stay tuned. And
Do you do the show and shine in the morning though? Because
so we'll probably do the show and shine before all the racing starts.
Right.
Probably
Yeah.
Friday before everybody gets dirty. They can show up with clean rigs. They can show the lights off.
yeah, because if it was the end of the day, it would be like
Yeah.
you might as well make it a mud like show. Like who's got the that actually might be a cool idea
Yeah,
for a
right.
thing.
The dirtiest
Who has the
side-by-side?
dirtiest
Yeah.
side by side?
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I mean, you guys, I mean, for like Michigan Mud Jam or something
Right.
like that, you did something like that. There's so many machines out there that are basically dragging the mud on the ground as they're rolling up.
Yeah.
Or broke on the back of the trailers.
Yeah.
I had so much mud on mine last year. I ripped the back fender off just from the weight of the mud. Yeah.
Well, last year we
That's
had
one way
a,
to
we had
do
a
it.
bounty hole.
Yeah.
It was like $500 to win this bounty hole, and I pulled up there. I was a couple drinks in all day. Jesse pulls up. Nobody's lining up to do this bounty hole. So Jesse barrels through it. He's like, "Are you going?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to go." So he goes through.
I get
go
stuck,
through.
of course. Yeah.
I go through. We both turn around and come backwards through it, and it's pinging off the rev limiter. The whole
Oh yeah.
I pull out of the hole and I go like 10 feet and my belt explodes. I'm like, at least I didn't have to get towed out.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah.
It was a good time.
And
was
then
cool.
is it open all night or something? Because it says night riding.
So yeah, we'll ride at night. We're not going to be speeding around the grounds. It's just basically
Like
a parade. Yep.
Yeah.
Turn your lights on. Turn your music on. Let's party.
Yep.
Have a good time. 5 mile, 10 mile an hour, whatever.
Is there like a limit on when you need to stop riding?
When we call it. I mean, if it's starting to get out of hand because of too many of these, then we'll have to shut it down.
Yeah.
But
I understand that.
We got a badass sponsor for Mud Jam. It's D&D Patty Tire, and he's building us a 20-foot jukebox.
This thing's crazy.
Yeah, we bought this huge stereo system. He's building us a housing to put it in, so we'll have that there. I don't know, we're probably somewhere around 40,000 watts of power.
Oh, it's gonna be
What?
loud.
So
Yeah.
It would be hard.
jams, dude.
It would be
yeah.
hard to put all the speakers in this room. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Yeah, it's
So
right
it's
on.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. So we'll be playing that at night.
We got a big fire ring, like no joke, 8 foot around hay bale feeder
Yep.
that we put 2 cord of wood in and we torture up.
There you go,
Balls of
man.
fire.
Turn the radio on and have a good night. So
Yeah, cool, man.
Man,
it's a good time.
It sounds like a good time, and we're excited to go to it. It's going to be action packed, and Nick's going to apparently be racing.
I will, man. 100%. That's
I'm
what
sure
Betty's
Jake
all
will be
about.
down to race too.
Oh,
It sounds like Lauren's going to be
I'm down to
racing.
race.
We're all down to race.
I need
We can be-
some
we-
I need some experience.
We could probably talk Chief into racing a little bit, too.
Maybe.
I think we
There you
could.
go.
Yeah,
He's
not
got
with that
new
Pro
unit
R.
out. He's got that new unit out.
No, she
With the
ain't
Pro
touching
R.
that
No,
mud.
no.
dude.
He's
She
racing the
ain't
Pro R.
touching that mud.
He says it now.
Lucy's got to stay now just for that.
So all of our races this year, providing we don't get a ton of rain because it is a fairgrounds, it's all pretty much going to be dry. Like,
Yeah, no mud.
Well,
Yep.
Except for
Obviously, if it's
Michigan Mud
dusty-
Jam will be a different story.
No,
obvious.
it'll be in the grandstands. It'll be in the same
Yeah.
spot.
Oh, really? It
Yep.
won't be
Oh,
crazy
okay.
muddy
Nope,
like that?
it won't be muddy at all.
So
Nope.
last year when we did our fair show, we had Chris and Melissa got a couple of guys that come up there because we were doing mega truck races. And Sean, I think.
Sean Norton.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we know Sean.
Actually,
we know Sean.
Sean's actually part of this racing series as well.
He
Throttle Out Motorsports.
He came up and he had his Razor, and our other buddy had a Talon.
Yeah, Talon.
I forget they are. They're so slow.
Yeah, right.
I forget they are. But, yeah. So he had this Talon. And
whatever that slow turd is that tried keeping up.
The Honda turd.
Yeah. Well, it was awesome.
It was actually pretty neck and neck because it's a short course like that. Horsepower doesn't really play much.
No,
it turns into a driver's course.
It was just flat
That's
track
our
too.
RS1.
So.
Yeah, that's where Nick has proven the point over the years with his RS1. There's like this RBOR series we do. That's sometimes 6 to 8 mile track through the woods. And some of these machines are E85 Turbo S's, and he's out there with a 120 horsepower, maybe NA RS1 keeping up.
Red Bull Snow Scramble.
That's a perfect point. I mean,
NA Pro Class.
Yeah.
Got third, beat, a lot of people.
Hey, getting on the podium at a race like that that's nothing to bat an eye at.
Oh, man, it was a wild
pretty
race,
awesome,
too.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, he got to battle Mitch Guthrie Jr. for laps, and he's in a freaking 200 horsepower turbo.
Yeah. Polaris tune supercar, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Stock RS.
Yeah, I got 5,000 miles. I'm not even sure if it's going to make it through the race.
Aftermarket
Hoping it holds
assassin.
Yeah, there you go.
So, moving on to like Michigan Mud Jam. So this is the big dog event. What it says side by side racing, but your primary thing is going to be like big trucks, obviously, right?
It'll be. Listen, we got a lot going on this year at Michigan Mud Jam. We're part of the Midwest Racing Series, which is part of the North American Mega Series. So there's that. There's the Royal Rumble. That's 40 of the baddest trucks around the country coming to race. We got things like foot races people can contend in.
Oh, God.
We got a mudathon.
A mudathon. It's a 3-part race.
Classy name for a bikini contest.
All right, Nick, suit up.
Hey, it's for guys and girls. We're going to crown Mr. and Mrs. Mud Jam. So it's
Oh, in case you guys haven't seen any of our videos, this guy is the master of mud.
Oh, yeah. Nice. So we got a lot going on with Mud Jam. It's we got open bogging every day. You'll see, $150,000 mega trucks out there bogging. You're going to see the $1,500 farm truck that was in the back of Grandpa's shed.
And he's having way more fun.
And he's having just as much fun. Yeah, because if he breaks, he just scraps it and moves on. And anyway, so we got a lot. We got, I think, like 8 food vendors for that. It's a ton. It's camping. Look it up. Go to MichiganMudJam.com. There's
all the links for this will be below in the description. So if you guys have any questions about this, you can go right in the description, click on their website, plus have dates and everything of all the things that you want to attend. And those guys, I'm sure, are right on top of answering people if they have any
usually
questions.
within an hour. 2 websites, MichiganMudJam.com, OddBrapThat.com. Both those sites are where you're going to find side-by-side information, and we'll be posting information, so stay tuned.
If you're really looking for the race series that we keep talking about with I'd Brap That, go to the I'd Brap That website, because that's where you're going to be able to find the 20-plus of race events that you can compete in for this race series to win something.
I think right now there's actually 11 events locked in, but in those 11, there's a bunch of races to compete in, because ours, we got 6-7 different things you can get points in just in ours.
Yeah.
So there's 11 events, I believe, locked in, and then from there you're gonna find tons of different ways to get points.
If you want to do side-by-side oriented stuff this year and you're in Michigan, there's no excuses to not be able to attend things, because we've been in this for 4 years now, and there's never been so many things to do just purely in Michigan. It ramped up hardcore this year. You got to give a big shout out to I'd Brap That, because it's not like they're getting rich off this, guys.
Nobody
this is literally a passion project.
No.
And this is what they're doing to make it happen, and they're bringing you guys content and entertainment.
Yep. There's races in Marion. There's races in Bay City. There's races in Mount Pleasant. Obviously, Hale. We also have another event in October. It's a kids' Halloween trunk-or-treat party. There's bounce houses. There's monster truck rides for the kids. Side-by-side races, plus the mega truck race series will be held there.
Right. So if you're not racing, it's because you don't want to race.
And that's fine.
Race.
And listen, if you don't want to race, come hang out with us. We'll eat some hot dogs and drink and do whatever and have a good time. I mean, this is worth checking out. It's good.
Hang out with me, man, the camera guy.
Zach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, like at Mud Jam, our side-by-side race right now is like $3,000 plus.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
For the payout,
okay.
and it's going to grow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now,
Hang
is
on.
that going to be broken up to like first, second, third? Like, is that
I
a
don't know.
total pot right now?
I kind of like to just see one guy take everything, but then I feel bad for
Yeah.
second,
I would
third.
love to take everything.
But
We got to iron that out.
Take everything.
Powder puff only gets half.
I already told you I'll race with the boys.
Yeah.
I would like
So-
to see you compete against some women, though.
There'll
That'd
obviously
kinda
be
cool.
a couple
I
different
will
classes at
destroy
Mud Jam.
all women.
Oh man, competitive. All right, $5,000, come get her.
When you say side-by-side racing for the Michigan Mud Jam, what will that part, like, what kind of racing
It'll
is
probably be a
flat track more than likely.
yep, maybe
most of
one
it.
jump in there, but it'll be somewhat of an oval with a jump probably because we're gonna have a tough truck course in there too for the trucks. So,
All right.
And it might be left, right around the jumps.
right,
You know,
right.
Keep it flat because a lot of guys don't like to jump. A lot
Yep.
of guys do.
Turn it into a driver's course.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a surprise, guys. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
you never
right.
know with us, but
We
it's
can't
going-
tell you all the details, then
it's
you'll have
going
way too much
down.
information.
Exactly.
We got a couple guys that help us do our pit and everything, and we just tell them, hey, we want to
Make
do
this,
this.
like, yep.
And we told them we wanted the tough truck last year. Guy spent a whole day.
Come back. There's buried tires. There's
Oh, yeah,
jumps.
it was
There's gaps.
insane.
There's water. There's mud.
Yeah.
And the crowd loved it. It was
Yeah, it was-
awesome.
As a spectator, it was probably the coolest
It
thing
was,
that we
it was
had.
awesome, yeah.
Really?
It was
I
really
know,
cool.
like, when we did Crash-A-Palooza and we did our little mud event section, it took a minute for people to warm up to, like, get
Yeah,
into it.
See one
'cause-
guy do it. Yeah.
and then people open up to it, but man, did we have a blast watching it. Because I don't know what it is about. It's because nobody wants to really do
Right.
that type of thing. And so when you get to watch people do it, it's like, oh, dude,
Right.
I get all the entertainment I really need.
And then once they're in there doing it, they're like
They're like
they're
sold.
committed. They
Yeah.
gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You
So-
get a couple of those mud biscuits on your face. You're
Yeah,
like, I'm already
exactly.
committed.
Yeah.
What the hell? Why not just go balls to the walls
Yeah.
now, dude?
So Crash-A-Palooza, August 20th. If you're not into Mud Jam, you don't want to come to that party. August 20th. It's the same week we're putting on Mud Jam. Check out Crash-A-Palooza. It sounds like an amazing time. The dates are overlapped, but that's
That's
fine.
a bummer. But
no, it's fine because
But next
not
year we
everybody-
can work together and make sure
Well,
that this
not
stuff
everybody-
doesn't happen.
Not everybody's geared up for Mud Jam.
Well,
It's a
No,
different
but
type of crowd.
we want to go to Mud Jam, so we need to
Yeah.
make our dates a little bit different
Check
so
out
we can.
Crash-A-Palooza, guys. It sounds like an amazing time. You guys got a light show and stuff as well. It sounds like
Yeah.
possibly.
It's up in the air.
Yeah, it's up
We're
in the
thinking
air,
about
so
it.
we'll do this year.
and you can still do technically both.
Yeah, right.
So
Because ours
Crash-
is Wednesday.
Yeah, Crash-A-Palooza is only August 20th. That's it. Obviously, we want you to stay the night, enjoy your night, have
Mm-hmm.
a good time. But Michigan Mud Jam is August 16th to the 21st.
Correct.
So technically, go to Michigan Mud Jam, come to Crash-A-Palooza.
Do a little
and
Get the
this,
Bosa
do
Beth
that.
Worlds.
Yeah.
Get whatever you want done
Little
out of
this,
that.
Take a day and give your liver a chance
Yeah.
to heal up.
Yeah, you better not come to us then.
So, and then with Maximum, you guys, it's more family friendly. That's not like Mud Jam. That's something bring the family
Yeah.
to. Come camp, come cook out at your campsite, hang out.
Right.
The drag, the only thing that'll be separate is our drag strips over by the camping this year, and all the other races will be in the grandstands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to maybe sneak in maybe a day here
No,
or
I'm sure
something
we
like
can.
that.
Yeah.
It'll be a
Don't
little.
sneak in because then we'll kick your ass out.
Hey.
But
No, you won't.
But we'll let you come in. We'll let you come in.
Not if I bring a margarita.
Sold.
You got a ticket? No, but I got a Jose Cuervo.
Come on in.
In my shot.
Right.
Hey guys, real quick, just want to talk about one of our sponsors, Classic Motorsports in Traverse City, Michigan, the one-stop shop where you can get everything you need, from aftermarket parts to apparel. They sell everything from Whelen Speed, RPM Power Sports, L&W Fab, the apparel line, FXR, 509, all the helmets, gloves, goggles, everything you would need to get your riding experience set. Those guys up there, very knowledgeable between the service department and the sales department. Classic Motorsports, Traverse City, Michigan. Check them out.
So the Royal Rumble Mega Truck, that's kind of like the big dog race of this.
Well,
for the
it's
Michigan.
one of the two big dog races.
That should seriously, in my opinion, be the biggest race in the nation this year.
Because it's all the biggest mud trucks out all over the country coming here
Yeah.
to compete in this.
Oh, yeah. We got trucks coming from Texas, Florida,
Northeast, out-
Mississippi,
yeah, all over.
Montana, or
I think we got some Carolina boys maybe
North
coming.
Dakota, Minnesota.
Oh, geez, yeah, you forgot because they're irrelevant.
Yeah.
So you got people from all over the country.
We got a little rivalry with Minnesota. Great guys, but not really.
They're cool. They're just not fast.
They're not fast.
We did a SmackDown race last year. We picked 9 trucks.
Yep.
We picked a guy from the southern part of Michigan. He was our announcer, and we told him, we're like, get your best team together. We'll put our team together.
So how do you seek out these people exactly?
You just call them and beg them. Hey man, I need you to come, please. No, I'm talking shit, and I need you to back me up.
First off, how it starts is we get our team locked in no matter what before we make any announcement.
Yeah,
because we want Mud Jam doesn't want to lose, right? So we lock our team in. We get our 5 guys, or last year 9, whatever. Then we make the calls. But yeah, it's just.
And what it is we just try to give the fans something to follow. You know, it's smack talk, but we're at the end of the day, we're all buddies. We're all friends. We got a group text with Minnesota.
Yeah.
We're constantly messing with each other, but, I mean.
We're family. It's just like
family.
The side-by-side world is very similar. You see a guy broke down, you're going to come over. You need a wrench. What do you need? This is the same way. Just with trucks.
Yep.
Everybody's out there to have fun.
The camaraderie and all these motorsports like this are off the chain.
Besides that, you don't want to beat a guy just because he's in the pits.
Right.
No.
You want to beat him because he was at his best and you were at your best.
No,
That's this guy right here. Because I might not share that complete mentality, but like when he gave Mitch Guthrie all those studs for the Red Bull race.
A piece of us died inside.
Yeah. When we're doing that
what
Red
he
Bull
said
race,
was right. What he did was the right thing to do, but my selfish reasons was like, he's sponsored by Red Bull and Polaris. Take those damn studs away.
Cold cutters, what are those?
It's like you want to race the best and you want to race him at his like maximum potential. So when you do take that win over him,
listen, when the flag drops, there's no friends in that.
Exactly.
When you cross the finish line, hey, good race, whatever. But it's just, we do this just for the fans. That's what all this is. You try to come up with something crazy, something exciting, something fast. The people who want to sit and drink margaritas and watch a good time,
exactly,
give them something to do.
100%.
This is, man, lots of events, lots of stuff going on. And I'm super excited to try out the Michigan. I have to look at it every time. Maximum Michigan Madness. That is a lot, dude.
Just call it
Triple M.
Just call it.
All right.
I like it. Hey,
You guys hitting up this weekend?
Seriously, on the Maximum Michigan Madness, you guys don't want to miss our bonfire. It's epic proportions.
Oh, you already got something set up for a maximum bonfire? Maximum Michigan bonfire?
It's a good time.
Is there one particular day that should be there more than others?
Honestly, I would show up Friday and party the whole weekend. I don't think you're going to want to miss it.
Right. So
and if you get there Friday and you just don't go to sleep,
at least
it's just one long day.
Exactly.
At least I would say Saturday. I mean, Sunday all we had was the all-out drags,
and that's in the morning. That way, people who couldn't make it Saturday, they can still show up on Sunday. I think at 10 a.m. they can do all-out drags. There's going to be the classes we talked about earlier. That's actually pretty good payouts. I mean, we're talking $400, $500 for winning your class. So,
I mean, out of a 3-day event, it sounds like you could win a lot of money.
Yeah.
You could have a lot of good times. Yeah. You can hang out with your friends and family. There's a lot of opportunities there depending on what you're trying to achieve.
You can break your stuff. Right. You can race your stuff. You can not bring anything and hang out, and eat food, whatever. Yep. She'll be eating, I guarantee.
I will definitely.
She'll be having her snacks.
Is there, like, for the Michigan Mud Jam, is there a particular day you suggest showing up more than others? Just say, like, somebody wasn't able to be there for every day. If you were like, hey, you should definitely be here this day and this day.
Friday, because we got something going on at noon that has never, ever happened at another mud event. Like, it's literally top secret.
It is.
Okay. It'll be the coolest
we can't say it now?
No, we can't. We can't because it's
Can we tease it? Can we have an idea of what this
Give us a riddle.
Yeah. That's all I can give you.
All right.
That's it. That's all I can give you.
You veterans better show up.
Honestly, these things always can change. Rain, weather, whatever. Things change. But we are working on something that's kind of new. So it's pretty cool.
That's interesting, man.
I know. I'm intrigued.
You are.
Do we need to be there Friday? Are we going to be late to Crashapalooza?
Yeah, no kidding, dude.
Like, we're holding, for Michigan, we're holding the first ever nighttime truck races.
Thursday night.
Oh,
I think if they're going to kick off at night, and we're going to put light plants right out in the mud pit, and it's going to be crazy.
What time do you think they would start? I don't know, like when
I think
it
they're
gets
going to kick off at 9. The race is at night.
I was gonna say, I'm
Kick
like
off
in
at
the
9.
summer. I mean,
Well, they'll drag out till
It's
10.
dark.
They'll drag out till 10:30.
all right,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I
cool
like
though.
it.
So
I like it. That's
Then
some
So
fun
is it like a
racing.
long race, or is it just literally like a open pit area?
it'll be in the mud pit. It'll probably be a 30-second pass. That's part of the Midwest Racing Series. So that's a point series.
It'll be about a 30-second pass, a lot of left turns, couple rights, jumps, mud, some dry area.
Don't let the Minnesota guys know.
So it's all, and that's all subject to change weather.
Yeah, weather plays a big
If
role.
we get
in this.
4 inches of rain, we got to improvise and do it a little different.
Might
but,
be a midnight race. We might
Right.
be out there with dozers
Yeah.
pushing mud, or send them into mud.
You're gonna have to watch those racers, make sure they're not drinking margaritas.
No, that is one thing, guys. No drinking and racing. If you're gonna race,
keep
either
it
race.
clean.
If you're gonna
That's
drink,
true.
then drink. We're not mixing that.
Yep.
Yeah, you
Absolutely
can't be
not.
doing that,
No.
Jake.
No, keep everybody safe. Keep it clean.
You got to.
Okay, so Jesse and I, it's no secret. We hate rules. Yeah. I mean, we hate our own rules.
Everyone hates
Yeah.
rules.
So
Nobody wants to be a fun Nazi.
So last year, Mud Jam started on Monday. Sunday, we tried to get all of our workers and like our security, our medical teams, everybody
good
together. Had a bonfire. Well, me and Jesse were drinking. We're all amped up. We're ready to go. It's like midnight. Everybody's going to bed. We hop in our side-by-sides and go ripping around the horse track.
full tilt.
Oh, yeah. Like 80 miles an hour flying around this horse track. Woke everybody up. One guy got really pissed at us. Like, he worked with us, and he's like, you guys ain't setting a good example. I'm like, nobody's even knows
here
about it.
Nobody's
Yeah.
here. Gates don't open till tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is private property,
This is
bro.
private
I
property,
do what
yeah.
I want.
Exactly.
I don't understand this stuff sometimes, man.
Sometimes Jesse and I get a little carried away, but
We got wives to take care of. We get in trouble a lot.
You only get so many days a year to
PR
have
department.
fun,
Yeah,
so
right.
make them worth it, dude. The older
Exactly.
you get, the less time you got
Just
for
give me
those
this night to
opportunities.
get it out of my system.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah.
Do you want me to be doing this at home?
right. So, but I mean, we're gonna have like giveaways, all sorts of crap going on.
Yeah, what's the big tire giveaway that you guys are doing here?
Okay, so we had
that's
a
a good
buddy
point, man.
that it's a freakish thing. His water froze, so he lifted his well pit up, hopped in there, and was thawing his water, and whether the pipe moved or what, the top came down on him, and he's still in the hospital.
Been a couple months now.
Happened Valentine's Day, so he's
Oh,
been in there.
shit.
Yeah.
Holy, is he in a coma? or is
He
just-
was. He's
Wow.
out now.
Was it just a serious brain injury, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
I
Like,
think they had to
he's-
put a stent in him. A tray.
Oh,
I mean, they
man.
did a lot.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Gosh.
it's a bad thing. He is doing better. He's still got a long road to recovery.
Obviously.
And
Holy
it couldn't have
smokes.
happened to the nicest guy. The guy was so that's something I'll touch base on.
Does he have
We'll circle
family
back to
and
that.
stuff?
But yeah, he's got a kid and Bill's just like everybody else. So
Yeah.
nicest guy, biggest supporter of mud events. He shows up, he races, he's just a great guy. So Don, the guy building our music box, he
D&D
sells
Patty
tires.
Tire.
D&D Patty Tire.
Yeah.
We were down there, had made a video. He's like, let's come up with something for Vito. Let's sell some tires. Let's do a raffle. All the proceeds will go to Vito. So that's where we're at.
So
That's great.
if they want to help out Vito,
If they wanna help out Vito.
they can. Where can they get this? At your website?
They can go to our Facebook page. We got what we're doing is we're selling a sticker
Mm-hmm.
for $100. You buy a sticker, you're gonna go in this drawing for these tires. We're only selling 54 spots.
Yeah.
We bought a spot,
To give away.
and then once they're all sold, once we sell 54 spots, we're gonna draw a number out of those 54 people,
And donate another.
and they're gonna get another chance.
They'll get a double raffle. Somebody blind, a
Yep.
blind thing. We'll just draw a number like you said. And
Yep.
Do they have to be there to win?
No,
no.
we're gonna do it on Facebook Live.
Yep.
And when does this end?
As soon as we sell, we got
9 left.
9 tickets left.
Okay, so
If you're watching this, go
Spots
buy
are
a ticket
about
right
out.
now. Help support
Yeah,
him
no,
because
These
I mean,
are 19.5 L Patty tires. They're this big. They're awesome tires. If you got a mud truck, or if
So
you just
not
want,
only-
or if
or
you just
even
wanna
if
buy
you
a
win them,
sticker,
you could just sell them immediately.
whatever.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, see, not only are you going to win some tires, but it's also going to a really good cause.
It's going
Yeah.
to a good guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, what's the prize of the tires? Like $4,000 or something like that?
we should raise like $2,500 is what.
But like what's the cost of the tires? Like say they buy the $100 sticker and they win the tires.
19.5s.
Yeah, it's around $4,000.
Yeah, it'd probably be pushing.
So $100, you have the potential of winning $4,000 in badass tires.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're
you help us
we're talking
really good
4-inch
cause.
tractor treads on these things. They're sick.
Think they'll fit on the Pro R?
Honestly, I'm glad you brought that up. So Don at D&D Patty Tire does sell tires that will fit side by sides that are tractor tires.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're primarily all for mud type.
Yeah, they're all mud tires.
So if you're into mud tires, hit up it's Patty what?
D&D Patty Tire.
Patty Tire, all right.
Yeah, he's right on Facebook.
Patty the baddie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Don's our buddy. He's got this big ass deck. It's got 66s like your monster trucks run. Well, we got a bounty on him. We put up $1,000 if anybody can pull him off the tug pad Friday and Saturday at Mud Jam.
Okay.
Dude, how many events do you guys got going on? This is insane.
Hey, hold on. You know what? I'll put another 1,000 on that.
Oh, that was
$2,000.
What is happening right now?
Bring every side by side you got and hook up to this. $2,000 if you take this truck off the pad.
We got 6.
I'm gonna be there.
We're gonna need to put that AA kid on the Pro R, dude. She's gonna be the leader.
You're gonna need a lot of help.
Straps.
If we're allowed to hook multiple side by sides, can we split it?
Yeah,
$100, $100.
Dirt Dudes take down the truck.
So all together, let's just break it down. Let's start off with Michigan or Maximum Michigan Madness. How many events all together are just going to be in that one event?
There's at least 6, but then we got grudge drags every day. For a couple hours each day, we're going to open up the drag strip. You want to race me? Doesn't matter what class. Doesn't matter nothing. No payout. Show up, race, drag them.
Straight grudge races.
Straight
cool.
Grudge. Hang out. You want to go in the pit and play? You want to go mudding?
I know you guys love drag racing.
I lost,
it blows
like-
blows my mind that you guys
Banana mind.
Banana mind.
that you guys love drag racing so much. But if you want some drag racing, that's a lot of drag racing.
I was watching the Talons race each other and the players. It doesn't matter. It's just fun.
It
Right.
is fun.
If you're out there just
See
having
where
a
you're
grudge
at.
race, it's going to having a good time.
Anybody can do it.
Racing
Anybody
your
can
body.
go out there and smash the skinny
Flat line
pedal
straight.
and go in a straight line. I hope.
I got this buddy. His name is Corey Klee.
Oh, geez.
He was talking some smack, and he's got a Razor, and I got a Can-Am. I'm like, dude, come to Maximum. I'll bet you $250 I can take you. So I don't know where, but he gets this old Super ATV tune for his Razor. I don't even know if it still runs, but he put a whooping on me, dude. Cost us what, like $350 or something.
It might have been 500 because I think you bet him and then I threw another.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Are a lot of people running just straight tire? Like, are they running mud tires? Are they running regular tires? Are they throwing paddles on? Like
For drags?
Yeah, for drags.
Pretty much everybody had their trail tires, but we do like our open class. You can put paddles.
You can
on.
put anything
I was
on.
gonna say it's at the fairgrounds, right? So I guess it's gonna be whatever the weather allows.
Yeah.
Because Michigan has like a sandy dirt, so that if you put on paddles, it'd
Well,
probably be good.
That fairground probably isn't
muddy.
sand though.
Fairground is kind of a sand clay mix.
Okay.
And we'll disc it, we'll water it, we'll doze it. It'll be perfectly flat. We'll have 300 feet marked off.
I think we're only doing 250 this year
For what?
for the drags.
250 foot.
I think we're doing 250.
Is that what we moved it to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because 300, we
You're
have
topped
enough
out.
room. But if you get some of them super fast machines,
Right. Yeah.
you better have some good brakes.
Yeah.
You get
'Cause
some
it's
whaling
on a-
machines out there. You get some
Right.
AAs, some Evos that
Yeah.
are pushing 300 plus horsepower.
Right.
It takes a lot to slow down.
Yeah, and we're doing this on the horse track, so it's like one straightaway.
Yep.
So
And
you
then
have
you gotta
you
bank
have
left.
ample braking room, but then there's a curve. So
You don't want to see anybody jump in that curve.
Yeah.
Giddy up, horsey.
They'll land on what a weenie.
Can I have a dog?
I'll take chili and some mustard.
Is there anything else you guys want to like really break down or promote on this? I know
So-
we've jumped all over and you guys have so many events going on per event. It's like really hard to keep track of everything.
We got a lot. Stay tuned with us on Facebook. Stay tuned on MichiganMudJam.com. I'd wrap that. To wrap all this up, at the end of the year, we did something awesome last year. We put a banquet on at the Soaring Eagle Casino in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah.
Buffet food, awesome spread. We gave out 20 trophies probably. Some of them were 6 foot tall. We're going to roll the side-by-side series, the Mega Truck series, and our series that we just put on chasing Bogger of the Year.
Yep.
We're going to wrap it all into one big banquet at the Soaring Eagle Casino in Mount Pleasant. December 10th. So
Is it just
cool.
trophies or is it prizes and
No,
stuff?
see, so for
Yeah,
the
I'm glad you brought that up.
Midwest Off-Road Racing, the truck series, right now we belong to the North American Mega Truck Racing. There's like $100,000 for a points fund.
right.
That gets split up 4 ways. So right now, our guys in our series,
I think
are
it's
looking
like
at
5 or 5,500 right now the way it sits.
no, we're at 25,000
Or
right now.
25,000, but
Yeah.
it'll break up into classes and
Yeah.
different things like that.
Okay.
So.
But also, like with the I'd wrap that, when you pay your way in, you're putting that money's going towards the points fund.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So-
yeah.
So it's going to be a giant payout in the end.
Giant payout. Exactly.
And basically, like last year, like there's a set price at Soaring Eagle per plate, and Jesse and I talked, and we're like, we want to cover like $10 per person.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
so-
basically it was $30 a plate. I mean, the food normally you get buffets and they're like, this was like
yeah, it was phenomenal.
we're talking shrimp, prime rib.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
Shrimp
people
and
taking.
prime rib.
Listen, we had people
Casino buffet.
casino buffet. Listen, it was in the
You know
banquet.
they're good.
Oh, she is on it. She'll be there. Nobody else. She just
I'll be there for the buffet. You got $10 off, sign me up.
Did you say snow crab?
So with that too,
Right.
guys, we're working on block room rates at a couple hotels around town as well. Some of them offer shuttles. Some of them have a taxi service. So if you don't want to stay at the casino, we got some discounted rates. We'll have that posted when it comes time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because
Awesome.
like last year they give us a block of rooms and they sold out quick. Well, now this year they don't want to give us a block of room at the casino, so
Right.
we're trying to make sure that anybody who wants to stay the night can.
Yeah.
and
The
they got
Hampton Inn, the
transportation.
Hampton Inn stepped up for I think 100. I don't quote me on this. I don't have it in front of me. But I think it's $120 a night at the Hampton Inn, and then you get a shuttle back and forth. Or excuse me, a taxi. $3 a ride.
Oh shit.
It's worth it.
Me.
You
Oh.
know, it's
day.
worth it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll
all-
have the info.
All these things are about having good times, and is your main social media platform Facebook?
Yep.
So definitely, we'll have a link for their Facebook below. We'll have a link to their website. We'll have a link to I'd Wrap That. There's going to be tons of areas to keep you updated, but I highly recommend just getting onto their Facebook and making sure that you are on top of it so you can see all the events or what's going on and continuously getting updates. Same with us. It's the best way to keep in touch of what we're doing. If there's any opportunities to ride with us or participate in anything, that's the place to be, is definitely on Facebook.
Yep.
Check out Dirt Dudes Army. I'm sure we'll be reposting some of their content on there. Check out Dirt Dudes UTV. Is it Michigan Mud Jam, or what is the title?
Yep.
That's the
Michigan
title
Mud
of your
Jam.
Facebook page?
Yep. Michigan Mud.
All right. So keep in touch with everybody. If you have any questions, message them on there so you can find out what you need or what you want to know.
Message us. We'll
Message
we'll,
these guys.
We'll
Yeah,
direct
right.
you
Yep.
to them.
Yep.
And like we said, 100% we'll be at Maximum Michigan Madness. We'll be there for the entire time. We'll hang out. We're going to have, these guys are going to probably be racing. And like we said, nighttime's the good time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. 24th through the 26th.
Yep.
It's a good time. So, I mean, enough about us. What do you guys got going this summer?
Crashapalooza, Red Bull Racing.
Yeah, you guys got a ton on your plate,
The
too.
calendar is full.
The calendar's
Yes.
full, so.
Every day it gets a little bit more full,
And
man.
if you
Yeah,
guys
it
want to
does.
see some behind-the-scenes stuff or some sneak peeks of stuff, check out their Patreon. They got a little Patreon going on.
Look at this. Why don't we need to promote, man?
No, I mean it.
You'll
I mean,
just promote us.
well, I mean, listen, you want to see more content, a tank of gas would be great, you know? So hook these guys up. I mean, fuel's expensive, you
Yeah.
know?
Honestly,
I will
guys.
say the videos on Patreon are almost double the length of the YouTube videos that we are posting out, so that is pretty cool.
We're not trying to take content away from anybody. What these longer videos consist of
They're
is
for your
more.
fans.
It's for fans. It's people that are super fans of us. They want to see us talk more, or they want to just see more of the vehicles or whatever it may be. Don't sit here and think if you're not donating on Patreon, you're missing out on some crazy jump or crash. Every highlight that's major, you're going to find on our YouTube channel. Biggest thing is we just appreciate you guys watching. You don't have to donate. You don't have to do any of those things. Those are just benefits and accessories that we are giving you guys available for. You get the things early. You get no ads and longer videos.
Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, donate. These guys are awesome to watch. I've been following them for years. Just don't. It's 5, 10, 20, whatever it is, $1.
Yeah.
Just donate. These guys are great people. Hook them up. Let's watch them make some more good content, man.
And we appreciate it, guys, and we have big things in plans. We're really going to be trying to chase this Red Bull series all over the country. We're trying our best to pull it off. We appreciate everybody that supports us. Again, check out our links below. Those are all of our sponsors. You can find all their information, events, whatever it may be. And man, just big things in store for this year. And right here, this podcast shows that this off-road community, it doesn't just stop at side-by-sides. These are mega trucks. They're everything you can think of. It's all just about having a good time, and that's what we're here for. Even if we don't go do all the races we want, we're still having a great time.
So is this about the end of it? Because if this is like the end of it, we got something you guys got to do with us.
All right, lay it on us.
First of all, have you guys ever heard of what Wom Wom is or Wom Wom Nation?
No, what is it?
You're about to find out. So listen, every time we end a video, we give the devil horns and we're like wom wom, because mega trucks when they're idling, they're like wom wom.
Oh, the big can, dude.
Yes. So dude,
that's like it's like brap, but it's like we're talking 2,200 horsepower, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a wom wom.
And everybody in this room is part of Wom Wom Nation. It's a camaraderie of having a good time, horsepower racing, and just getting along.
That's us.
I like it.
I think that's what this whole community is, man. I've never thought in a million years that just in this little venture we've had that all of a sudden we'd be friends with so many different areas of the off-road community and hanging out with people and calling them friends, let alone having you guys sitting here in our podcast room doing this.
Awesome, man.
Oh,
it's really amazing.
We're coming back if they like it or not.
We like it, man.
They know where we live now, so it no matter.
There's no hiding. We got to have a round two of margaritas. Maybe when you get a little bit closer to your guys' events, even if it's Michigan Mud Jam and we can't be there, let's still promote it. Let's have another sit down, have a good time.
We'll promote that. We'll promote Crashapalooza, and
we'll just have a good time. Who cares if we're even promoting? All it is about having a good time, man.
Friggin' right. Yeah.
So we give them the Wom Wom?
So me and Ron can count it down. We'll just.
All right. Let's lay it down.
You're Ron the Maverick Hill, and I'm Jesse American McNichol, and this is the Dirt Dudes UTV. Wom Wom!
Dude, I want a cool-ass nickname.
Zach Attack.
Chief.
Big Chief.
I guess Chief is pretty cool.